Thanks. All right, we've got minute approval from the regular meeting of June 7th.
Yeah, I have it here in front of me. There was that one little correction to be made and spelling, and beyond that, I'll make a motion to approve.
Okay, I'll second.
John?
Yes.
PJ?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes. Okay, scheduled reports, Chief Phillips.
Report of calls. This year from January to the end of May. EMS calls, we had 191. Last year at that time, we had 192. Fire calls, we had 129. Last year was 129. Total calls, fire calls, our total calls is 320. Last year was 321, so we've caught up on our calls a little bit. Mutual aid given, 55. Last year was 87. Mutual aid received was 21. Last year was 31. Total transports was 128. Last year was 130. Total non-transports was 76. Last year was 72. Transfer to other agencies, we had one last year and none this year. For a total patients of 204 this year. Last year was 203. Our multiple calls is at 21.87%, it's up a little bit. Also, we had our semi-annual service done on our heating and cooling equipment. And one of our furnaces took the bad hit from a mouse. Screwed up the control boards pretty bad. They tried to repair it and we couldn't make a repair, so it was cheaper to replace the unit for $78.85. The maintenance contract, semi-annual maintenance was $15.75, and you should have a requisition for that. That's it for my report.
Okay, service contract, but I am going to make a motion to replace the furnace and air conditioning for the IT room. Visited that at the last fire department meeting. One of the boards was damaged. They replaced it. That didn't fix it. So as part of we decided the unit's 10 years old, being that it's for the IT room, it's a very critical piece of equipment because if that goes out. So it was just, I sat down with the board and we really decided that we wanted to replace that instead of things.
Yeah, there's like 4 furnaces in that room.
Yes.
It's because everything's zoned.
Right,
So
Right.
this is just particular to that one zone.
Correct.
right.
So that was 70. Yeah, make a motion for the replacement furnace of the furnace and air conditioning for the IT room fire department for $78.85.
Second.
John?
Yes.
PJ?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes, and they haven't put in the requisition yet.
I saw that, right.
Okay. PJ, what's your report?
Not a lot to report. We got the border blocks. I signed the purchase order for that, for the playground expansion. And those actually came in a couple hundred under what we were anticipating, so
Oh, good.
slightly good news there. Looking at an August install. Quite likely the one project will complete at the park this year, but we may be on to something else a little bit later. So that's all.
Okay, Mr. Everly?
Yeah. I'm with Mike, with doing bond gov deals, and we're gonna start at 40, and then we can always go down if we need to. Right now, trucks are running about 18 months. So if you have somebody that's looking for a low mileage, dump truck, there's one you could pick up ASAP. And so we're going to see what happens on that. We've been using that new saw we bought, concrete saw, asphalt saw. Really is doing a nice job. You can go through, one cut, boom, boom, and get through these driveways. I think we put in 4 culverts this week, and so as far as the capital improvement projects, we're pretty much got everything done that we need to do. Not pretty much, we have everything done, and we've had the county call us back, I think 3 times to staff the road. They can't seem to make up their minds, but we've been able to take care of every request, and hopefully this project's going to get underway, and I don't know.
CEI was on it last week.
Yeah.
Pretty hard, but I haven't
Yeah.
seen them since maybe Thursday, and I've been trying to make a point of
Yeah.
driving through there every day, so. I know they weren't there today, I don't think they were there Friday.
Yeah, they had a lot more poles to move than they originally anticipated, didn't they?
There's more to set.
17,
There's
yeah.
quite a few more to set, they're still laying there.
17, yeah. Well, anyway, CEI might have been out putting wires back up today.
That could be.
We've had a couple of pretty good little, very short but pretty powerful storms. So I know we had one here this morning where the wind was just howling for about 15 minutes, and the rain all was going sideways. So, but that's pretty much what we got. Everybody, we've been busy, been running. James has been running the mower. We're getting the three profiles, and it's a lot better. We haven't been able to do that in the years past, but now we have him pretty much dedicated to getting these all the roadsides cut back, and you can really tell a difference when he does it.
Yeah. Hey, John, this came up late this afternoon, just before you went home. Emmerich came in and said something about the designated detour for East Washington Street.
Yes.
You heard about
Well, absolutely. We're on this. We've objected vehemently. Eclipse comes in and says, "Oh, well, we're going to make the designated detour be tailor-made." No, you're not. And they just announced this without checking with anybody.
Yeah.
You have to do a detour on a county road or a state road, not on a township road. And, that's probably going to be if that's the biggest problem we have with these guys, I'll be happy, but I'm pretty sure it won't be.
Yeah, people are going to find the best route. Nothing we can do about
Well,
that.
sure they are, but
You can't. That's wrong to designate that.
signs. Yeah, that's just wrong. And
I don't think there was any contact between the township and the county regarding that either. Regardless of what
Never.
There wasn't.
No, never.
There wasn't.
Yeah, they might start using our road, they should let us know about it.
Probably.
That would just seem courteous.
That's what I have. Oh, I know what I wanted to just let you guys know. With these trucks being out 18 months, that's a problem. And that small truck needs to be replaced. And Mike and I gathered about this. We went over every possibility, and we think that we need to make that. It's a smaller truck, but it's because it's lower, and you can get dirt into it in the cemetery and whatnot. So that's very, very helpful, but we're going to boost it up to capacity, the actual capacity up to 33,000 pounds. And So I told Mike, I says, Mike, I think we need to go out and get some bids on this truck. And then as soon as that comes, those bids come in, we need to go out for another big truck, because you're looking at 18 months. I'm not sure that, that's gonna just go away, that long delivery.
No, I think we're gonna have to get one in now then, if we know we're gonna have to wait that amount.
Well, we need to just get our name in a slot, so he's been talking to, we've talked to everybody again, and we pretty much, we're pretty darn happy with this Western Star. And I knock on wood as I say this, but we haven't had one issue with the Western Star. Whereas at this stage, we had multiple issues with the other trucks. And so I think we might have a good truck build. Everybody, all the guys in the road department are very happy with everything we're doing for the trucks, all of the body build, so to speak. And so I think we pretty much know what to order and get a price on. So Mike's gonna follow up with that, and when we get some, solid information, we'll let you know. And now that's pretty much what we have.
Alrighty, Fred?
I just have a couple of things. Your regular reports in front of you, including your payment listing of warrants 6444 through 6464, totaling $13,520.25. And the other item that I have is, we had talked before about the county is going to be doing a new distribution of local government funds, which will change things from the way that it was previously being done. There's a net gain to the townships under this new redistribution, and looking at Auburn here, the difference we're looking at is getting an additional a little over $9,000 with this different formula that they'd be using for the redistribution. Now, my understanding is there are a couple of entities in the county that are objecting to this. I believe the park districts and possibly one of the incorporated portions of the county, because it's giving a little bit more to the townships than it has in the past. So take away some from somebody else to give to another. But that being said, I'd like to propose that someone make a motion to approve the amended method of apportionment for the undivided local government funds for 2022 as approved by the Geauga County Budget Commission at its meeting on May 25th, 2021, pursuant to Ohio Revised Code 5747.53.
So moved.
Yep, second.
Okay. John?
Yes.
PJ?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
That is all that I have.
Okay. I have only one thing to bring up. This was brought up to me by someone who actually plays bocce for a club and likes the fact that we have one. I should say the bocce fields, ours has to be rolled. So I don't know if we've ever rolled our bocce fields, because I don't know much about bocce or what it would even take to roll the court.
I don't recall ever hearing anything about bocce rolling.
Yeah, bocce court rolling, no?
We roll it with something big, I suppose.
Well, it can't be that big because the bocce court isn't that big.
So you just get a little like a
I would
Tractor
guess.
Supply rollers? They are very expensive, when you fill in water or sand or something.
Well, you know, we got a bocce court, I guess we gotta
Just
keep,
gotta
keep,
do
we
maintenance.
gotta maintain our
Gotta
bocce
do
court.
maintenance. So we'll do it.
We'll take a look at that as part of your facility there, your bocce facility. This will be a whole new, you know,
It is.
whole new thing for you.
It's a new ground.
Okay. Good, I feel good that I remembered to take care of that. Okay, old business, we had the 2021 crack seal of various roads. Low bid was asphalt fabrics and specialties by a pretty significant amount. I'd say we've had pretty good success with them in the past.
Yes.
Okay,
And John, you bust those out by line items, so, right, we can
Yes,
pull
we
one
do
off
do a
should we
line
need
item,
to, or
right.
several of them off, but, yeah, so that's the total amount if we did everything, but we have the right to edit,
right.
so.
We're thinking we can do just about everything this year.
Okay.
Good.
All right.
And I will, while you're talking about this, one of the things that you may have noticed, we're not buying any, I mean, not, when I say any, nothing to be concerned about patching asphalt. We're not doing that. And I think there's only one reason you can attribute that to, and that's our aggressive crack seal.
Yeah, well, there's no doubt about that. If you,
I wouldn't want to stop it.
no, I think the results they've pretty much spoken for themselves over the last, how many years?
We've been doing the aggressive crack sealing for well over 12 years. I'm thinking it might even be 14 years.
So you want a motion to accept the
Yeah,
bid from
Asphalt
Asphalt Fabrics for,
$41,900.
well, potentially
Yeah,
$41,000.
maximum 40.
yeah, up to,
Up to.
yeah, up to.
Do you want,
Okay, I'll make that motion then.
do you want to make that a motion to accept and to execute the contract, or do you want to do two? We have the
I
contract.
think you need to throw in a line that's subject to the superintendent's discretion.
Yeah, so first you want to accept the bid, Fred, and then you want to what?
I'm just saying, if we're going to accept the bid, but we also have the contract to execute, so I'm assuming you're saying accepting and executing.
Accept, yeah.
I just want to make sure I got the language
Accept the
right.
bid and
Okay.
not doing that, we'll sign the contract. Okay, I'll second.
But that would be good to include the road superintendent's discretion, because that's why it's such a big deal to bid it out by line item for a
Right.
road.
Right, exactly.
So for the maximum of 41,900, subject to road superintendent's discretion. John,
Yes.
PJ,
Yes.
Mike?
Yes. Okay, and under new business, we have the OPWC District 7 representative nomination, and I would like to renominate Patrick Kavanaugh as the OPWC representative for District 7 for the next 3-year term.
Well, thank you. I think I've been doing that for, I don't know, 3 years, I think, probably.
Probably,
I
yeah.
think this might be the first one. I don't think I've been there for 6. Of course, everything kind of changed with COVID, and I apologized to Shane the other day when I talked to him that we're missing a meeting or two. He says, you didn't miss any meetings. And I remember she hooked me up way early COVID with a Zoom meeting in Fred's office, so I've been trying to represent the county as best I could, so thank you.
John, can I get a second from you?
Yeah, second.
John?
Yes.
PJ?
I'll vote yes, because there's no compensation involved anyhow, so.
Mike?
Yes. All right, public comment? Yes.
Yes. I'm still confused, and I looked on the website, township website, for further explanation, but my question revolves around the 2022 fiscal budget. That typically gets reviewed at the first meeting in July. So how will that be handled this year, since meeting has been moved up to July 12th?
We'll send out a notice to have that reviewed at the July 12th meeting then.
So there'll be a public hearing on July 12th?
Yeah, we're gonna have to pass it then because it's due back on the 20th, so.
I was gonna say, it's short, yeah. It's
Yeah,
short time.
so we're circulating the budget and then we'll
Okay.
go ahead and have our formal review on.
So that July meeting then will be at 7, the public hearing? Or
You
will
know, I
it
only
be
do it
earlier?
once a year, Diane, I don't remember if we do it early or not as a special
It's-
meeting.
I don't remember either, we just show up.
Do you recall, Nancy?
No, but I can go check if you want.
And we don't need to check right now,
Right
but
now, no, no.
we'll let everybody know when it's
Okay.
gonna be.
That's cool, thank you.
Anything else? Okay, we'll save the date here. Still aiming the vaccination clinic at Town Hall on 6/23. What are the hours on that, Nancy?
It's only 9:30 to 10:30, I believe.
Okay, so for 1 hour.
1 hour in the morning.
Okay, and on July 2nd, we have the Auburn Bainbridge fireworks. It'll be at dusk at the KHS campus. Again, probably just discussed, Board of Trustees meeting, the first meeting will be rescheduled from 7/5, which is the holiday, to 7/12. And the second meeting will be on 7/26. And the meeting on the 12th, we'll move that up to 7 o'clock or 7:15 if we have to,
Yeah. With the,
once you find out.
yeah, with the appropriate parameters, correct.
Okay? All right, anything else?
That, that first meeting is at Adam Hall too.
Yeah.
Correct, yeah. And the first meeting will be at Adam Hall, the second meeting will, on the 26th, will be back here. That'll be the day we're gonna be accepting the check from Auburn Community Church, and wanted to have the opportunity to, for anybody from the church who wanted to attend, to make sure that we had a large enough venue for that. Okay. Going once, going twice, the motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
John?
Second. Yes.
PJ?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Guys, can I ask a question?
Sure.
Oh, okay. Just wanted to find out a little bit more maybe from John about the detour. I know that 422 or Washington Street are going to be worked on extensively. I wanted to know where the detour will be, when it will be.
Well, we don't have the final answer yet, but it should be either Route 87 or 82.
Where will the shutdown be on Washington Street?
44 and 306.
The 306? Wow. And it'll be shut down completely?
Well, I would say they're doing I buy completely, there'll be local access. they're doing, they're ripping out the entire curb on the south side of the road. And they're replacing that with a open swale. And then they're also going back, they're making relief points so that the water can run, back off of the road. So, it's a pretty good sized project. Then they're going to grind the road and then repave it.
Okay.
Diane, really, those
So
are,
that's on that.
those are
We're
questions for the
working on
county.
Stafford Road, Diane, from
Right.
44,
Right,
okay, to the west. And so, of course, Stafford Road is a township road.
right,
And we just spent $1 million fixing Taylor May.
right,
We're not interested in running extra traffic on it.
Right.
right. Okay. Any
Yeah.
idea how long the detour will have to be, as far as time-wise?
It starts Wednesday. I just drove past the sign today. I don't,
150 days?
was it 150 days? Okay, it starts on Wednesday, 23rd.
That's the time that they were allotted at the pre-construction meeting for the contract.
Okay. And it starts when?
So you could
It starts
probably pretty
Wednesday.
safe.
It's starting
quote
23rd.
that.
Starts Wednesday? Okay,
Yeah.
Where,
all right.
where are they
ODOT
widening the road?
ODOT's not usually very good about getting back to me for some reason.
Well, this is a county
Oh,
project. This is county.
It's a county project?
This is the county road now. This is,
Okay.
No, township project. Well, the project on Washington Street is county.
yes,
Okay,
this is a county
All right.
road here now.
PJ, where are they starting the widening of the road in Washington? I
I
thought
don't
it
think
was,
they're not really widening.
Yeah,
just
they
the
oh, they're not?
No, they're narrowing it.
Narrowing it.
Oh, they're not coming this way?
They're moving it. Where that curb is right there,
That's gonna narrow it up.
that's gonna be a ditch now. Well, maybe not right here exactly,
But
but
I
By
thought
and
they were
large.
taking like 6 feet
they are.
from
Well,
our
they're
side of
moving
the
it.
road.
They're moving
Yeah,
it.
they're not making the road wider, they're moving the road.
Yes,
They're
okay.
taking part of our
So where do
parking-
they start
what
that
we're
at? Is it
parking.
at 306?
44, and I think it's 306.
It's
I'm not clear.
No,
where
it starts at the Auburn line.
Does it? Okay, I'm not real
Oh.
clear where it starts.
Is the limit of the project.
Okay. So like near Auburn Lakes then?
Yeah,
it's still pretty, that's a big project.
Yeah.
So, and-
Yeah, right in front of Auburn Lakes, that'll all be redone, yeah.
Right, okay. Very good. And are they hoping to get it done before school starts again? Is that?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I wouldn't hold my breath on that one,
Right.
but,
Okay. All right, when was the pre-construction meeting?
about 2 weeks ago.
Okay. And this, I know this has been in the works for a couple of years, right?
The Washington Street project has been in the works since before we fixed the parking lot here at the administration building.
Right, right.
And then the Stafford Road project has been in the works for 2 years.
Okay, I think that's all I need.
Okay.
Very good. Thanks very much, guys. Have a good evening.
No problem. Thank you, Diane.
Bye, Diane.
Nancy, do you have something to say? You asked?
No, I said goodbye to you.
Oh, okay, bye.
Night.
We're coming back up on the 27th and we'll be there until Thanksgiving, so
Oh,
we'll be
good.
back in the area.
Good, stop by.
Okay.
Yeah,
I would
stop by.
definitely, definitely. See you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Stop by and see Fred.
That's what I said.
You didn't realize you were zooming in on.
It's all about you, Fred.
I didn't even put my makeup on tonight.
Where's your circle
That new
light?
camera, yeah.
You need that circle light.
Right, you're right.
Good night, everybody.
I'm
Good
gonna.
night, Carl.
Bye,
Take care.
Carl.